play with us. And yeah, it should be fun. So anybody else have anything they'd like to say before I go ahead and close this out?
Nope, I'm good.
Thanks for the invite.
Thank you for showing up. I like having people show up. It's awesome. What is that? Okay, I gotta go see this thing that's flying in the air. It is a flicker and it just disappeared. Okay.
Did it like pop in a ton of sparks and explode?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw one of those at night. I had no idea. I'm curious too.
So many pretty things to look at. Ooh, there's a red version of it over here. Oh, I didn't get to see exactly what it was, but it looked like devilish right before I got there. So I'll have to look at that one in the video. All right, so yeah, I think we're done. So thanks in advance for the thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. And let's see, let's go through the list. Everybody who's here who has voice, just start at the top of the list from Discord. So yeah, thanks in advance for the thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. I've been Saph.
And now we see if Everlost is there.
I've been Crump in the meantime.
I've been Phoenix.
I tend to be PurpleMentat most days.
And Everlost is with us. I'm thinking he's having a hard time talking. And you've been simplified. All right, recording done. Thank you very much, all of you.
Sitting here like, please
hello,
don't
folks.
in the first one. Yeah, Ever's having some problems. The pack seems to freeze his computer.
Yeah, I don't think he's got enough RAM. He's having a hard time with it. Yeah, those ferrets look like they're going to be fun.
There was another one running around, and I thought, after I had just set mine down, and I thought it was mine going nuts, but no, it was just a second one, so I was chasing it all over the place, trying to pick it up. Oh, wait, you gotta see this.
Oh, coming.
Hey, stay still, come back.
It's being a ferret.
Yeah, it is. No.
That is too cute. Oh, there's two
Sorry,
of them.
stream.
I think one just tried to mate.
Properly.
Because I saw the little black
we go.
smoke over this guy.
Is that what's going on? Do they just do it on their own then?
I don't know. Well, now he's got the black smoke on him.
Aha!
And it's still going, so I don't know what's going on with that.
Well, surprise.
But look, ferret twerking. You can make them sit like every other animal, but the way its back end just bends down without the rest of it moving.
And that I should have got on camera. That would have been fun.
I didn't find out until you were ending the episode. I didn't want to interrupt your outro for that.
If you're in more of my videos, you'll learn that that I don't care what interrupts the outro. If something is fun, we do it.
Okay.
So for future reference. And that would have been, definitely worth an interruption of the outro.
I'll keep that in mind. Wait, now we can have ferret twerking, baby making. Awesome.
Oh.
I'm gonna have fun with Animania.
Yeah. Are you gonna record from this server?
I was gonna stream when I was on here, like I am right now. Probably should have said something.
Well, hi stream.
You're on candid camera.
That is perfectly okay. Well, that means that the ferret twerking was at least caught by somebody.
Yes, the weirdest intro to a Mentat stream ever. So you've got a spot all picked out somewhere?
Yep, I am. Let's see, teleport. I am 3,500 away from spawn.
That's a hike.
Yep, it's a hike. Oh, hamsters. Hamsters like the beaches, and this one's close to a beach.
Is it RS Magica that generates these 2x2 pools of water that look really weird?
Yes.
That's actually liquefied mana essence, I think.
I don't know exactly how it's used, but I know it's used in the mod, so.
I think I used to know back in like the 1.4 days.
Yeah, probably.
Looks neat as hell.
Hedgehogs. Oh my goodness. There's a hedgehog. That is too cute.
The block rubber banding is real.
Yeah, well, it'd probably be even worse if I hadn't have given it the 8 gigs of RAM.
And the pre-gen.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, imagine teleporting out to 3,500 without having pre-gen there.
Yeah, I'd already been here, and I'd pre-gen quite a few chunks around it because I was trying to find an area that was really flat, so I could, or flat and large, so I could put mine colonies down because that's one I definitely want to work on this with this mod pack. Tried creating my own mod pack that was just mine colonies and something else, and then I was trying to do that, and I was like, no, I'm not going to do this, and then Simple Life came out, and I was like, perfect.
Sounds it.
Something
Hello,
that
Hayden.
will handle my mine colonies and teach me how to use the mods I don't understand all at the same time. Yay.
I like learning.
I'm in a snarky mood today. My first thought was, so what mods aren't those?
Wait, what mods aren't what? My brain didn't wrap around that right.
The ones you don't know how to use.
Oh, actually, I don't know. Hey, ask the people who watch my videos. I don't know how to use any mods. At least not whenever I'm recording videos. Whenever I'm not recording videos, I'm really good at it, but...
It didn't
What'd you say,
come out
Phoenix?
until 11.
I was going to try and say
event.
Mentat has gender non-Pacific clause out today.
Ha. That's fantastic and fabulous.
So are you still joining me, Phoenix?
Yep, trying to locate wherever you are. I'm just running around grabbing stuff.
Okay, do you want me to teleport you to the location?
Please.
Okay. It's the only cheating that I'm doing, and then I'm about to get out of creative mode. The house is directly behind you.
When my client catches up, I will see it.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
It's actually a roguelike dungeon too. I've already lit up the stairs going down to the gates, and I have not cracked through the gates yet. So.
So don't delve too deep.
Yeah.
Hayden, it is precisely a ferret.
But feel free to do as
My
you
pet
please.
From Animalia.
I only claim this one chest up here where my stuff is. Alright, let's get rid of this, and let's get out of cheat mode.
Oh, we have a carpet. Nice.
I think I can move and talk now.
Ever lost. Welcome.
Fantastic. Long time no chat. How you been? All three of you, actually.
I was gonna say, he's been working, that's all I know.
So it goes, right? I saw those cow legs and thought it was a creeper. I almost peed myself a little.
At least I like my job.
That is helpful.
Crunk, you want to come hang out with me?
I'm trying to light up a spider spawner.
I'm just hiding inside of a village I found.
I'm hiding in a dungeon, which in retrospect isn't a great idea.
But yeah, all this stuff came with the house, Phoenix. I haven't even... Oh, is that your storage crates?
Yeah, I stumbled across those.
Cool. Bet that made it easier to carry all that stuff around.
Oh, yeah. I even found some dark steel boots.
You
Empowered.
bastard.
And you left the door open.
You bastard.
Exactly.
And you should have seen him yesterday. He destroyed my AE2 system. By which I
Excuse
mean he
me?
created it. I had to weigh. I was like, how much trouble am I going to get in for saying this versus the humor?
It's not like I've got any recalls.
No trouble whatsoever, that's what.
Just sit here shaking my fist at you. Grrr.
I thought that, like, your people had perfected impotent grumbling.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I don't know what's come over me. I apologize.
That wasn't me making an inappropriate sound effect, by the way. That's actually my cat.
That's amazing. No, really, if I have given offense, I deeply apologize.
No, I'm not offended. I'm just like, yep, that's true, but dang.
See, it's easy to be snarky when you're on somebody else's recordings and stuff, right? That's what got you started. That's because you were in my recording.
I'm also on my own stream.
Yes, I know.
I'm gonna pay for this later.
Possibly, yeah.
Hello.
It's okay, as long as Apollo Cat is not in the stream, you're fine.
This is true.
I found a cake, and I am mistrustful.
It's a lie.
I mean, free cake.
Yeah, there was a cake in the house that I found where Phoenix are living at the moment.
Okay, I'm up at like Y180 now. We started at the beach. This mountain is huge.
Yes, it is.
Like, I've reached the snowy peak, and I'm in the cloud layer.
Yep. The mountains are awesome looking in ATG.
How's the air up there?
Snowy.
And thin, very thin.
Like, legit actually snowing. This is weird.
There's a chicken feather outside. Something killed a chicken.
It's got Britannia. It might have shed.
Well, there's also chicken meat right next to the feather.
I don't think
that
they
does,
shed meat.
I don't think they should that either. I think that's required for them to continue living, so.
Just see you walking up and ripping wings off chickens going, lunch.
Apparently we've got, like, was it this one that had the more shearing? No, that must have been the skyblock, but there was, like, you could skin a pig with your shears, and it would grow its skin back.
You know, this thing says it has Morpheus, but it's not doing the Morpheus thing.
Yeah, Morpheus doesn't work. What's... I can hop in my bed, though.
It's weird.
Suddenly it's morning.
Well, I guess it partially worked. It just didn't say anything. I wonder if they turned off the text part of it. Because this is whatever configs they use on their server, because the server file came with the server properties and everything.
Oh, I was carrying around my ferret and it got killed by a rooster.
Ouch.
That's an odd sentence.
Not something you say every day, no.
Or in polite company.
Good thing I'm not in polite company.
I'm polite.
You couldn't even keep a straight face, like, audibly.
You're only half polite.
We can't even see you and you couldn't keep a straight face. Hello, Azrath.
Be careful, there's a creeper out there. Oh.
I'm trapped underground. I think I just live here now.
Are you, like, glitched trapped, or just
No,
trying
I
to
just
find your
haven't
way
found
out?
the way out.
Okay.
I think I accidentally went down the wrong side of the mountain.
Phoenix found the creeper.
Yeah, he got blown up by the creeper, and I felt the damage from inside the house. It's just rude, man.
You warned him.
Okay, I found a draft horse stallion, and it is huge.
My client slowed down at just the wrong moment.
Sure. Alright, well, I need to get this episode edited and all that stuff because I actually got to put it out today, and then I got to do some other work for somebody else. So, and they know who they are. So I think I'm going to go ahead and scoot.
Will you be back later?
Yeah, if I can get the stuff done in time. But once I start uploading that video, I will have no ability whatsoever to do anything on the internet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, I can do I can't do voice. I can still do a couple of things, but it's hard for me to interact with other people because internet goes, you can't have me no more.
I really hope you can get some better internet someday.
Yeah, once I can move, that will happen, and then I'm going to go back to streaming. The streaming was starting to suck because even the better internet that I bought is going downhill. So, because other people are buying it, and it's cable internet, so everybody's sharing it, so, yeah.
Yep.
People.
All right.
What a bunch of bastards.
But feel free to do whatever you want, Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
As usual. You know. And I will talk to you people later.
See you later.
Bye, have fun.
I'm going to hang out on the server and stream for the next, 2 o'clock? 3 or 4 hours. But I'm probably going to swap back over to my Discord so that I'm not impugning on your voice chat.
Mind if I jump over?
Not at all. I welcome it. Catch you later.
Later.
There. Hang on. Button. There. That's better. Oh. No more push to talk. Finally found a tall jungle tree. I've decided that I need to build a little, is it your first night? Hide here house for, the spawn. And now you guys are muted here for some reason? Hang on. That shouldn't be right. Okay. You were, like, server muted for some reason. Was this a roles thing?
Weird.
Might have been a roles thing.
Maybe.
Let me poke at the channel. Oh, yeah, I have generally nobody is allowed to speak. Why? That's weird. Patrons are allowed to speak. There. Fixed it. And then I closed Discord. I am good at this game. Luckily, it minimizes to the system tray instead of kicking me out of my own voice chat.
Yeah, that would be awkward.
Mildly.
I got hamster food.
Oh? What's hamster food?
Something to tame a hamster.
I deserved that. But what do you make it out of something, or is it just a specific item?
I think I got it from either grass or a mob drop.
Oh, okay. You just earned the Hamster Whisperer achievement.
Ah, yeah.
That's disturbing and amazing.
That's a thing.
It is with Animania.
Hamster on my shoulder. Oh, yeah.
Just be wary if you go near a natural hamster enemy, it might kill the hamster. Like my poor ferret. Not that I have any idea what natural hamster enemies are.
Anything big with teeth, I'd imagine.
I mean, if I've learned anything from Hamtaro, it's mostly other hamsters that are less polite.
If I remember correctly, cats are a natural enemy.
There's kind of a simple joy to dynamic surroundings and like the jumping noises. I kind of hope there's like an air whooshing noise as you fly with anything.
I admittedly have not experimented that much with Animania. Are you enjoying it so far?
I mean, I had a ferret riding on my shoulder for a while, so yeah, I'd say it's practically one of the best mods ever.
Seems like it.
Hello, Saf.
Oh dear.
Freaking elephants.
Oh yeah, leaf decay is very pleasing.
Indeed.
Just make sure you're not on top of the tree when it decays.
Also that.
I'm already imagining fast leaf decay to be pretty much the bane of a lot of skyblock players.
It can get you killed, especially with the tall oak.
Oh yeah, especially that, or the tall jungle.
Hello, Dark Preacher. We have a small, ever-lost graveyard here. This is my new MC skin. You know, I had to cough, and I had to get a drink of my water, and I looked up to see a creeper walking up behind me as I was in F5 mode showing off my new skin. And now I'm staring at my grave. Luckily, mob griefing is off.
It's that moment you know that you can't do anything, and it's just like, dang.
Yeah, like, I heard the hiss starting, and I looked up, and I'm like, nope, no, it's just gonna happen. Let it go.
With creepers, you gotta expect the unexpected.
Insert Monty Python reference here.
I think I know which reference exactly you were going for.
Oh, that's cool. If you hold your death information in your hand, it will show you in a coloured smoke trail which direction your death is. If you didn't have journey maps.
Touch of redundancy never hurt anyone. You know, I was on that other server for like 20 minutes, and it was still long enough that I'm pushing to talk when I don't have to. Sorry, there, Slick. But this is not my server to invite you to. This is Saphrym's Patreon server. If you would like to join, you would have to go that.
You can make a hamster ball.
That's amazing. Wait, what game did I get you addicted to, Geert? Is it Soda Dungeon? If it is, I apologize. That wasn't my intent. If it was Fortnite, I don't apologize for anything. More people should play that. Dark and light. Oh, okay. Fantasy arc. No, Mr. Pig, you cannot come in. Hi, BG83. It's very excited. I need iron for any chisel, don't I? Oh, there's a stone chisel. For chisels and bits. Is that a rabbit hole I really want to go down before I'm even working on my own house?
Yes.
You're a bad influence! Stop it!
I never claimed to be a good influence.
This is true. Again, middle click sort of just... Be okay. Well, I am using the Faithful 32 pack. I appreciate it, BG. I'm glad that I could help inspire you at all. Hello, Max Gill. Trying to think of a good stand-in for like a thatch roof. Not sure what material to use. Hay bales are one option. This is a simple life, which I never actually edited everything. That's why I just had the now playing up for, the setting up for too long. I was supposed to be editing things to actually, like, show that properly. Hold, please.
Too many shinies to actually be a professional.
I've never claimed to be a professional. Goal? Oh dear. Hopefully that'll go away soon. Goal? Oh dear.
You found something big and scary.
Hopefully that'll go away soon. Goal? Sorry about that, stream. Apparently I can't access Mixer without, messing with, making a horrid echo start that I can never stop.
That's never fun.
Yeah, it happens too frequently. Right, I was trying to find a material to use. Then I got distracted by the fact that I can make a water tank to stick outside so that people can get some easy water. I like the jungle planks tank. The acacia tank is more boring. I mean, I don't have much of a goal, really. I'm just here to have fun. It totally does, Gentleman Slenderman, to the extent that when your very first quest is simply, here's how to use HQM. You start with all the items you need, and it gives you a diamond. This game is full Peaceful Meander, and it is great. This pack, I mean. Okay, how do I make deco craft things? Probably with the deco bench. Oh, I need like crafting clay or colored stuff for that. I'm not really following the quest book. It's more being used to get, you know, free stuff. My plan is to find an Ars Magica biome and build a mine colony in the Ars Magica biome. I don't know if that's exactly, like, the end goal or not.
Oh, that's right. Ars Magica is the thing again.
Yes. Divine Journey. I will add it to the list, Nightmare Pop, or Nightmare Poop. You know, I've had nightmare poops. They're not pleasant.
Please don't go into detail.
That was all the detail anyone needs to imagine the worst. More detail will just make it less horrifying. I don't know if I'd call it my favorite magic mod, because Thaumcraft will forever hold a place in my heart, but Ars Magica is a lot of fun. Appreciate it, Juan. Thank you for the sub. Seriously, that elephant has got to go. Indeed, Jacob. You know, I'd ask what's the worst you can do, Seth, but I'm afraid of what that might cause. So, yes, I'm sure. And we're just going to leave it at that and move on and pretend it never happened, right? Right.
Old buddy, old pal, old friend.
I think the tone I was going for was more along the lines of "That's correct, right?" to Mr. Artist employee of mine. Though I know staff also knows that I can't actually hold that over his head because I'd never do anything with it.
I suppose that'll change in the coming months.
Yes, Jacob, I am intending to stream more often. What'll change?
That you'll start to be doing more involving Saphrym.
Oh.
I can't speak today.
I don't know. Life is subject to change. Who knows where things are going? Ooh. Could do slab crafts, grass slab. Oh, but I need to silk touch grass for that. Bleh. That's probably for the best, Saf. Oh, God. I have not learned how to draw such things in Illustrator yet. And in case anyone is confused, to be perfectly clear, he's referring to nightmare poops. Have a nice lunch, Jacob. Oh, what am I doing with my life?
You're making the most of it. That's what you're doing.
Indeed. Indeed. It's just one of those moments where you need to sit back and reconsider your life choices for a moment. What actions led me here?
I think the term is going to hell and dragging as many people as you can with you.
Fair enough. I've been getting a lot of requests in Noise Squad for more Terraria. I don't even really know. Terraria. I think it's been, I've been told is the appropriate pronunciation. So I'm going to do a serious look into that. My next, if I do more, it'll probably try to be a multiplayer modded thing. Yeah, I'm just not seeing anything that jumps out at me and says, build with me, for, the roof. Do we got any clay over here? No. No, there's a tiny bit way down there. 2D Minecraft. Very nice, Slenderman. I'm sure there are people that will fight you for those words.
It's not as bad as my wife comparing Sims and Minecraft.
I could see it. Yes, actually, that'd be great. Saf that's, like, not terrified of his own voice on a Terraria stream. Or video series. This seems more like more asking for things that I don't actually want in life, but it'll be good. Want to buy Vein Miner. Is ore excavation something that you would consider adding to the server, Saf? It's not exactly server friendly. Minecraft horror maps? What does a Minecraft horror map even look like?
Normally poorly constructed.
I just made your nose cry. I'm not sure I want to know what just happened. For some reason, I'm, like, picturing Squidward from SpongeBob SquarePants when you say that.
Oh, now I am as well.
Dang it.
It's contagious.
Too contagious.
Right, did I actually stop it? I think I have. I love Subnautica Masterhood, but it's going to be in full release soon, and I want to, like, not mess with it until then. I haven't touched it in quite a while. I know that they've added a lot of story stuff I haven't seen yet, and I'm going to leave it alone until I can finish the storyline. But, in the meantime, The Long Dark just came out. And I'm planning on streaming that tomorrow, actually. Because that has the first 2 chapters of its story mode, and another sandbox update that just hit. And I quite like that game. Besides, apparently there are fans of mine that have not managed to be sold the game by my playthrough yet. Which means I must play it more so they can see it and bask in its frosty glory. This is the first pack I've seen that describes itself as like a super casual friendly mod pack, but also makes you work to get into Tinkers. You can't just start right off with it. I do not play Minecraft on console. I far prefer modded to what's available on console, and I'm not a big fan of where Microsoft is going with this idea of being able to transition your paid-for skins and adventure maps between different things. I think so. The mod that's providing a lot of the ambient sound effects is Dynamic Surroundings, I believe it's called?
Yes.
There it is. And I think that it provides a lot of the sound effects, like the jump noise and the you missed noise. Because that whoosh from the axe is pretty awesome.
I do like the sword unsheathing.
I don't know. I need to look into it, Noise. I've heard good things about a couple of mods for a couple of the larger mod things. What's the one that keeps coming up? I think it's Granite? Thorium is another one, yeah. That's one I've heard of as well. Later, nice. Huh. Interesting. I got more out of planks than I expected. Burn time 300 usually means... Well, 1600 is 8 items, so 2 should have been 3 items. I put 3 planks in instead of 2, didn't I? That must have been what happened. It's the only thing that makes sense. Whoops. Yeah, I noticed. But it was the, I got, 4.5 charcoals out of the fuel that I put into the furnace. And I was fueling the furnace with oak wood planks. Speaking of. So I must have had 3 planks in there instead of 2. Sticks have a burn time of 100. So I can turn 1 log into 32 sticks and get twice the burn time of charcoal by crafting my logs into sticks instead of smelting them. This is why people don't let me play packs like this.
I don't know.
Huh?
Just answering your question.
No, I said this is why people don't let me play packs like this.
Oh, I misheard then.
Dang. That's not enough brick. Maybe I'll come back to spawn someday and finish this with, you know, proper brick roof, but for now, it's, just gonna be... acacia, I guess. Because a jungle, roof would look weird. Darn it. Okay. So I've never actually done the chisels and bits thing before. So this is going to be a learning process for me. Left click to chisel, left alt to display menu.
Beware, chisel and bits can get to be very addictive.
I have a very simple thing that I want to do with it.
3 hours later.
Ah! Exactly.
what have I done? How do I unchisel things?
In the UI, there is a undo button for the chiseling bits.
There, I have undone everything, because when I click undo, it just starts undoing until it's done forever. Something's a little weird with it. Oh no. We hear things are happening.
Oh, I see what's happening. Your chisel's about to break.
This is ridiculous. You really need a chiseled bit bag to get going, which unfortunately needs wool, which is exactly the sort of thing I'm trying to avoid getting into. Here. We're just gonna pretend this never happened. It's for the best. Then we're gonna actually look the mod up and learn what we're doing.
You mean follow instructions?
RTFM, yo. Aha. Okay, this uses, like... I see why now you need a bit bag to do anything with this. Pout. Ouch, chicken wolf. Yep, we'll explore that at my own pace at some point. This is not the time for it. There. have to move those water barrels. Scaffolding in this pack? Yes. Oh, but it's chisel and immersive scaffolding. No, like, easy to get. Low investment, high reward stuff.
Are you in need of something to climb or just decorative?
Climbing. That's odd. Like, you can't do anything in Photoshop, or you can't do anything on your computer while you're rendering. Well, I mean, it's using the same media exporter as the other Creative Cloud stuff. But that might be a setting that you can change, because I've definitely used one Adobe program while another one was making use of the media exporter. Oh, I got used to having the remembers block damage thing from the Dragon World. God, gray ferrets are so cute. Yeah, I mean, the Ars Magica world. I have no idea what that weird fire sprite looking thing was. If you get too close to them, they, like, burst into sparks and disappear. I don't know if they're exploding or teleporting away. Ooh, Sear Blossom. Happy to find that. Look at the tiny cow. Wild long cat. I mean, ferrets basically are long cats. Maybe I should, you know, reforest some of what I'm tearing down before we have a completely treeless beach. God, Everlost, leave more bodies. Whoa, all of a sudden, all of this stuff came in. Oh, okay. They're called flickers, and later on you can use them for wood farming. Neat. Hello, 99 blocks. Quote, do you play Minecraft because I want to build a relationship with you? Yeah, I get an awful lot of those messages still.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I figured that's what you meant, Max. Oh, it's just an expected part of ever putting any video on YouTube. Hello, dammity cat. Do I want it that way? I don't think I do, actually. This is mostly for the look from the inside. You'll see when we get in there what I'm doing here. This is Mentat building aesthetically. It's a rare sight, so enjoy it while it lasts.
Saf should come back and he could record staff talks while Mentat builds.
I've seen that he does that with Barlock sometimes. Bing bing. Ah, 2 new interactions on Twitter.
I see that quark isn't in this pack.
Not sure if good or bad thing. We've got underground biomes, so we're still going to find cool stuff in the digging around underground.
Yeah, true, but only way I could really tell was because of the fact that when you crafted stairs, it gave you 4 instead of 8.
Yeah, 99 blocks. I've discovered that if I craft a log into sticks, that I will get twice as much burn time as I would with charcoal. So far, nothing major has come up, though. I mean, there's going to be bugs. It's a mod pack. There's no way to make them perfect. And I think reasonable people understand that. And I try to be a reasonable person.
Unless it's invasion.
I was just salty that day. One too many worlds lost. Though for a pack that gives you easy access to a diamond and like lets you get free double furnace fuel, it's a little interesting that you have to work as hard as you do to get into Tinkers. I kind of like it. It's not a complaint.
Why do you have to work hard to get into Tinkers?
The patterns require paper to make.
Oh.
It's a paper and a stick. It's great.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Just gonna pretend that didn't happen. Saf. Nope, there are no cheap and easy to build lanterns. Well, maybe a deco craft paper lantern.
Or a jack-o'-lantern if you know where pumpkins are.
Oh, I was already figuring that I was going to end up pressing my paper so I didn't have to hunt skeletons to make paper.
Huh. That's a neat idea.
I'm going to starve if I don't do something about that. It's like I have tiny charcoal that I can make out of wood. Tiny potato. Okay. Not enough inventory space.
Welcome to Minecraft with Mentat.
Yeah. This is standard. I love the nomming noises that you make and how they're different based on what food you're eating. Like, it's the little things that dynamic, like, I'm gonna have to start adding that to every pack from now on, after experiencing it in this one and Dragon World. I'm not so sure about this edge. Yeah. I think I do fully gabled instead of that. Yeah, the stomach rumbling was noticed by Slenderman, and it was noted and happily so. There, that's better. Seems that way. It was mostly fine, honestly. It's only a very brief bit of very minor block lag while I was digging a bit. Tool broke. Shocking moment, that. Yeah, that's a bit better. I'm still unhappy needing a slab here, but I'm not willing to put a half slab or pillar or whatever in together with chisels and bits. And now there's a pig that lives on the roof. You know what? That's fine. Roof pig, stay.
I wondered how many seconds it would take for you to just reply like that.
We have a roof pig now. Okay.
We're getting predictable.
It's probably not the worst problem to have. The bottom of the wood of the acacia stairs is slightly different from the acacia planks, and that's annoying.
Oh, I wish I hadn't known that now.
The color is slightly wrong.
When I finish making the OCD game, I'm going to send it to you first.
There, that's better. Sorry, it's not my server to share. It is Saphrym's Patreon server. If you would like to join, you will need to patron with Saph.
from what I've seen, Chisel and Bits might be a bit of a broken pairing with IC2 or Tech Reborn.
Oh?
Specifically involving the Mass Fabricator.
Ah. Why's that?
Well, let's face it. You can turn one block into 16 cubed items. Which, if you put through the scrap machine...
Oh. Okay, I see where you're going.
Yeah. Very, very quick way to get a lot of UU matter.
Cool. This feels like something I should abuse in Modern Skyblock Reborn. Or Modern Skyblock 2? Modern Skyblock Reborn. Why? Why did I mash all those words together? There, we shall let everyone know about the stick thing. Assuming they actually, you know, make use of the sticks in the furnace instead of taking one look at it going, what did he lift sticks in this furnace and changing them out? Okay. I'm sorry, sheep. I'm sorry, little white ferret. If I had an egg, or if there were more sheep around, I would tame you and take you with me. Now, to enact my plan for finding an Ars Magica biome. You can travel so much faster by boat. Can't just keep going if you spot a good witchwood tree. Gotta stop and take it down. Cute. Button recipe is adorable. One stick becomes 3 buttons. Wait a second. Oh. I thought buttons might have a burn time. So wait, I can turn one log into 24 or 32... Wait. 96 buttons. Is there anything I can do in this pack that just needs a lot of junk? I'll have to find out. Whoa. So I've got a resource pack called Dramatic Skies, as I've been testing out a bunch of different resource packs. And it does a pretty good job. Oh, give me time. I will find a mod interaction to break things with. Darn it. No saplings, huh? They drop fairly rarely, but if you can get one, it's amazing. I don't remember what the witchwood is used for, but I remember it being highly valuable for burgeoning mages. Burgeoning? Is that even the word I want? What? The heck? Oh my god. The hamsters.
I was waiting for you to find one.
Look at you. Ah, it stood up! I tell you, estrogen's a hell of a drug. There are literal tears in my eyes right now at how cute that was. Like, I thought it was just a lousy stereotype, but no, there's an actual, like, thing there. Sheeps. You live today, sheeps. Is there another witchwood up there? I think it might be. Oh, look at the swimming animation. That's cool. That's just not fair. You can't tell me those things. Okay. The various animations are pretty fun playing in third person. Too many boats. Need more magic flowers. No room for boats. Yeah, I've heard about the hamster balls. I did not know you could dye the hamster balls, though. That's interesting. Oh, I can craft hamster food out of seeds. Seems to imply any seed, or does it have to be two vanilla and one Pam seed? Can't quite tell. The camera wobble while I'm walking in third person is a little on the weird side. I think it's because of the More Bends mod. Mounting boat is actually rather difficult in third person.
I think with the hamster food, I think it's more that you have to have at least one seed different.
Ah. Kind of wish that my little dude here would move their arms when I was rowing around. Okay, looks like we got a mixed spruce forest wetland thing, or not spruce, birch forest wetland thing going on here. Why is the map not centered on me? What biome are you?
Because the world doesn't revolve around you, Mentat.
Well, it should. Jungle and flower forest. Okay. It's certainly a lot of flowers. We're gonna just mark this to return to later.
Actually, that's a very good point. I should probably mark this place.
Oh, pumpkins. Oh, there's another witchwood. Oh well. Yeah, letting me know that there are things on screen that I may not have noticed, totally acceptable. I'm not always the most observant Minecrafter. Alternate terrain gen plus a few other cosmetic mods. Fitful 32 mod pack. Or resource pack. Okay, there's a... Is that an island, or are you just the only loaded chunks of a second continent? Looks like you're going to be an island. You're a little island. That's tempting, actually. It's a place to settle down. Oh, it's an island with 2 floating island things near it, which are, I guess, the new slime islands from Tinkers.
More than likely.
Certainly looks slimy. Okay. There we go. That's what was happening. Oof. Squid! Big old swampy land there. Complete with frogs. I don't know if there are any actual frogs, but there was definitely some ribbiting. It looks like a dungeon. And we got a desert here. Normally I'd be hopping out to find a bunch of desert plume, but we already have some to get enough to get started with anyway. Wait a second. Yeah. I am Nibby. A very tall and sudden plateau there.
Have I become that guy who just pops in every now and then just to drop a pun?
I don't think so. Seagull. Must kill the seagull. Swampland. Actual, like, it's weird. A dryad from Mars Magica 2. Temptation is strong to ask her a question, but
Could always shave it for later.
The improved boat is in vanilla these days, I thought. They improved the boat a while back. It's one of the big things they did in one of the updates was make the boat not suck as much. Well, this is 1.10, actually. Black granite coal ore. Okay. Swamp is full of weird noises. Probably should be expected, but still, weird noises. Actually, this isn't Matmos, this is dynamic surroundings, I think it was. Same concept, though.
Yep, dynamic surroundings.
Man, I haven't heard anyone reference Matmos in a long time. Like, back before Ars Magica wasn't being regularly updated, and now is again. But, yeah, whatever. Character looks like he's permanently stuck on a boat. Oh, when you're in waist-high water, you still look kind of like you're swimming. That's why. I like the new combat. It's fun. Much better than the old spam fest, anyway. In that there's like an actual mechanical system to it at all. I think the last time I remember hearing anyone talk about Matmos was before I was a YouTuber, when I just occasionally played Minecraft with some friends. Back when I had real-life friends that played Minecraft. Then it turned out that those were terrible people to be friends with. They're not my friends anymore. That was a terrifying set of noises. Seriously, something that large sounding without an association. What the heck are you? You're an albino hedgehog. I love it. Excuse me. I have to look up the hedgehogs and see what they like to nom on. Works for me. Hedgehogs. eggs, carrots, and beets. I have not these things. I am a Septat. Alright, come back to Swampland. Tame albino hedgehog. Because they will also ride around on your shoulder.
Note to self, steal albino hedgehog.
Pout. You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't take my friend away.
No, because I'm like miles away.
Oh, well, I was just, you know, thinking you were a better person than that.
Well, you know what you get when you assume. That sounded a lot more rude than it did in my head.
Don't worry, I'm not upset. Just thinking if I should continue with the oh woe is me routine with, but you're my friend, Phoenix, and I know you'd never disappoint me like that. I'm wondering how long your snark can hold out against your guilt.
Yeah, I can't. I was just like, oh dang.
Don't worry, Saf. I think you're safe. I don't think you can see stream chat.
No, I should probably.
He's just loudly questioning your goodness as a person.
Depends on whether I've taken my medication or not.
I hear that. Alright, I should stop hunting clay and get back to my search for the proper biome. I've only got like another hour and change. If you guys want to start up a Tekkit server, feel free to share the IP. I'm not going to be upset. I don't know about me playing Tekkit Classic, but I mean, I can definitely build some collector flowers. Don't think that's the efficient option, but that's what I usually end up doing anyway.
Yeah, talk about blast from the past, that.
With Tekkit, there's probably a better way to automate EMC production and feed it into a condenser, at least until you're at least dark matter level, maybe red matter level. Oh yeah, that'll do it. Huh? Oh, rooster. Slimeland. Boy, slime islands are occurring fairly frequently. Just a bunch of sand in the scrub lane. Okay, sure, why not? Yeah, same here. Goodbye, Silent.
Oh, dang it.
Another witchwood. Aha, saplings. Yes, yes. Mine, give me. There. Now if I can't find, can do, Nibby. If I can't find, an Ars Magica biome, I'll just make my own Witchwood Forest. Yeah, but at that point, like, you're just generating more for the sake of generating more. You've also, like, by the time you have an entire row full of repair talisman, you're basically done with EMC. Wait, no, that's still Savannah Plateau, huh? Weird looking Savannah Plateau, but... It's not the direct cost. I thought that the infrastructure to get there... I might be thinking of a edit, though. No, that's Savannah Plateau M still. Just all blue schist. That's why it looks odd. And for good reason. Multiple watches of flowing time with 20 speed upgrades each will crash most servers. But crushing blaze rods is a great way to make your EMC. Yeah, it will drag a servers to its need when it's loaded up with that many, with a bunch of watches. Really heavy on server tick rate. Here's the problem with the ATG. It makes these really cool looking landscapes, but everything for the most part is hills. It's hard to find a flat spot near the coast. And the biomes tend to be huge. I don't know what the conditions would be for a biome like the one I'm looking for, but I'm getting more and more equatorial, so... thought I had windowed full screen enabled. And now it's not working at all. Ah. Sorry, working on it. Yeah. You know, we're gonna have to restart the program. Yeah, it's got full screen borderless window. Okay. Oh, that's why. Because of that mod, it's not resetting properly when I leave full screen mode. Must be. I'm glad you like it, Nibby.
Yes, indeed, the technical difficulty screen is awesome.
Really, Chicken Wolf? I find that the newer mods are the ones that I miss. And the features of the newer Minecraft as well.
So what exactly happened that caused a crash?
Nothing, just me. Oh, that's pretty. I like that, Saf. Did you find that on, like, Citadel's website? And you found just the right font to go with it. But I was having issues with the full screen and not. Yes, you pay for the better performance. That's for certain. Like, you get better looking, but it takes more resources to look better. Wow, I logged out in my boat. When I logged back in, I was still in the boat. I don't think that's ever happened before.
Hooray?
I mean, it seems like such a little thing that should be expected, but it's not. I made like 5 extra boats. Interesting, Nibby. Cute bit of trivia, that. Swampland. Tropical shrubland. Exposed marble vein. Okay, this is tempting right here. I know, right, Nibby? I don't remember the name of it. I just know that I love it. The easy key config. It doesn't help, Gentleman Slenderman, that I am searching for a biome that tends to be rare even in vanilla. And I have no idea what the wetness and temperature defaults for that biome are in ATG. If you start learning like where ATG tends to put biomes, you can find them a lot easier. And it would be if the person that made the mod had done it as, like, pull request style. A very large witchwood in the distance. No special biome to go with it. Hamsters. Okay, one of them, there's a white hamster here that's just having itself a little bath. So many squids. Tells me there's a hostile mob right there. Interesting. river? Nope, just a little natural bay. Oh, wait a second. You know what? We're gonna hop out at this little portage and make the journey.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that looks promising.
Ah, just a bit of an inland sea. Shame that. Oh well. Yeah, go for it. Just remember that this is going to get published to the YouTube channel and I'm not going to be taking the time to go block that out. Oh, good. One moment, please. That was you, Saph?
Yep, it was him.
Yeah.
Panic aside.
Yeah, I saw that pop up, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to go take care of this security issue right now without drawing any more attention to it than has already potentially been drawn. And I was already, like, halfway through the process of removing all associations to my Google account and changing the password and making it so you could only log in with my physical phone in your hand. Terrified me, Saph.
Bad minion. Bad.
It's alright. It's alright. I'll be alright. As soon as I breathe again.
Oh dear.
Oh, thanks. That... No. No, Saph, no. Please, no.
Do not become an evil minion.
Too late for that. Rhode Island red chickens. Certainly a lot of witchwood around this little area. Oh, hello. There's a house there. Ow. Is this one of the dungeons? I think it might be.
Yeah.
Hey, surplus pantaloons of defense. I'll take them. Protection 2, unbreaking 1, and mending.
Mending is always nice.
Ooh, cooked fish. Hello, glancing rat. Laudanum? Ah, okay. It's just
I
a
think our
renamed...
carpet looks nicer.
Statistics? Huh? Roguelike dungeons. Weird.
I admittedly can't even look at the word laudanum without thinking back to certain old videos.
The number of baby horses that I'm finding, not baby horses, but baby animals that I'm finding in the world is surprising. Ooh, is that a village?
Goldilocks. Goes in, nicks the bed and leaves.
Not just the bed, also the food. And their pants. I don't think that part's like Goldilocks, though.
Not in the versions I'm familiar with.
Vanilla planting might be off, but that's not going to stop me from harvesting plants that are already planted thanks to the village. Let's hit the smith, see what we can loot from there, then we'll be on our way. Really hoping there'd be more than one farm plot, but there might be some more over that way. Yep, there's another one over there. Dark boots. Also, some stray gold and iron. Ooh, a found capacitor. This hungry enhanced capacitor is the property of Randolph the Tinkerer. Unauthorized removal is unauthorized. This message brought to you by the Department of Redundancy Department. Well, at least I found some spruce. That's a start, right? Whoa. Oh. These actually have some power to them. Oh. They're empowered. They're empowered to jump to and flippers. That's... wow. Oh, so that capacitor's worth stealing? I shall do that then.
Yeah, I think you've only got jump, not the flippers.
Oh. How can you tell?
Because it says underneath empowered what it is, and then it's anvil available upgrades are the ones that are upgradable, because I made the same mistake about, I don't know, 10 minutes ago.
Ah, I see. I'm gonna be sad when these run out of power. Too many things. Oak saplings are too common. Acacia saplings are too meh. Those can stay here. Jungle saplings are coming with me. Now I can carry some beets. I thought I could craft the beets into seeds, but that's right, they craft into rose red. Alright, well, food source for now then.
You should get seeds automatically when you harvest beets.
I do. I've just been looking at how to condense my inventory, as I'm currently living the nomad lifestyle and I'm rather overburdened. On account of, you know, looting everything. Gravel beach. Okay, this is actually pretty darn cool. I think I might have found a place to build.
Ooh, that does look pretty good.
There's a nice big old inland sea here, right near a village. Oh, it's actually... it's even better than that. It's a gargantuan bay with a small area of gravel between it and open ocean. Ask Saphrym. It's his Patron server. You'll need to, you know, sign up with his Patreon to join. It's also right near a, like, little iceberg-looking thing. Oh, weird. Like a tiny stretch of frozen beach. I am getting rather far north. So I'm not surprised I'm starting to see some snowy terrain. I mean, I'm at minus 3,500 Z at this point. I don't know why I thought this is a series of small oceans. Okay, yeah. This is kind of cool, especially if we can get a couple of other people that are interested in coming up here, and we can, like, found colonies on different shores and have canals between them. Boat back and forth. With ATG, if it is configured a certain way, yes, it will, maybe. Thanks, Saf. Really appreciate it. Wow. That was fast. Good job, Saf. Yeah, TTF Cuts does a pretty good job. Ooh, can make a snowy colony. That could be cool. Oh, wait, icebergs. Icebergs, bad. The SS Titanic will not go down to this iceberg today.
Nice.
He didn't do it, I was going to.
Fair enough.
That is a lot of ice. Oh yeah, but it's more of I'd get stuck, Nibby. That's a good one, Seth. There's actually some crazy cool terrain gen around this little area. Seth, where are you located? I know you're a long way from spawn, but I mightn't want to travel down... Ooh, dark oak. Mightn't want to travel down there and set up a colony near-ish you guys so that we can actually have the whole nearby colonies thing going on. So I'm pretty sure there's, like, some mechanics that are centered around trading between colonies.
You're at minus Z... what?
I'm at Z minus 3,700.
Yeah, I can send you the coordinates with Saf's permission.
He just said, can't remember. Phoenix can give you the coords.
Ah, fair dues.
Darn it. Oh, so I'm 5 kilometers in the wrong direction on both axes.
Yeah.
Well, that's a hike. And a half.
Or a long boat ride.
Sailing, sailing, sailing the seven seas. Till you never want to sail again. Yeah, I think it's closer to 6, actually, in the north-south Z direction. Fernium is easy to resupply in mass quantities. But hey, at least now I have a destination in mind where I can have a definite endpoint of, if I get here, I have gone too far and it is time to set up base regardless.
With that dungeon capacitor for Ender IO, could I possibly see the description for it?
Yeah, sure. The enhanced hungry enhanced capacitor.
Is there any mention of the word dud in the entire description?
No, no. I know to look for that.
Alright, was just making sure.
Nope, this one's a good one. Uh-oh. What's happening? Hey.
Oh dear.
Oh.
I don't know what just happened.
Oh.
I just saw it on stream.
Something bad. Okay, I've got my at least 4 dark oak. Alright, so southwest is where I need to go, correct? Yep, no, northwest.
Do you want to waypoint
No,
it?
southeast. That would probably be the smart thing to do. I need to go literally the opposite direction I've been traveling this entire time since I spawned in. Okay, so what were those coordinates again?
The x-axis is 2244. Z-axis 2739.
I love how misleading that is. Like, hey, it's just right over there. Alright, so as the crow flies, it would be just about 8 kilometer.
Ooh.
But there's going to be mountains and such in my way. So I'm going to be doing some going around the continents.
So, give or take a few kilometers.
We do have water access, so...
No, I don't think there's any taking, unless I, like, manage to accidentally warp time and space so that they are shorter than they should be. Which, I mean, I wouldn't put past me.
Well, you are a Void Walker, so...
Saf, if I break physics on the server, I apologize in advance.
I ain't fixing it.
It's not what I signed up for. Maybe, if I'm lucky.
Time and space janitor. Yeah.
That's what they need to do. They need to make a Viscera cleanup crew map for Cube 2 Hypercube.
Wait, for what?
A terrible old Sci-Fi Channel B movie called Cube 2 Hypercube. That's the one of those sequels that never should have been from an original that only questionably should have existed.
Ah, I see.
I don't know. Cube 1 was an interesting concept.
Yes, it's... Wow, I've gone around in almost a giant circle at this point.
How did you manage that?
We were literally just talking about time and space.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I have every intention of doing everything I can to play around with Ars Magica 2. I haven't had a chance to mess with it in a long time. Wait, there's a nature's compass. There's an ender compass. Wait, there was a Cube 3? Dear Lord.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Wait, please tell me that that it was titled Cube Hyperscript 3, so it was cubed.
No, unfortunately not.
Aww.
Aw, they missed a joke.
Come on, I guess Sci-Fi Channel hadn't decided to give up on making, like, serious science fantasy horror films and just gone full camp.
Gotta love the fact that the boats can now break lily pads.
Mm-hmm.
Before that change, it's funny how the lily pads were what broke the boats.
Yeah, that was less than ideal. I remember really wanting to know, like, the story when I was younger and saw the first one for the first time. Like, how they all ended up there and what the heck was going on and everything. It wasn't until I got older that I could appreciate that it was the not knowing why they were there that made it interesting.
That was it. They called the third one Cube 0.
Oh. I thought that was like another, like, even further movie past number 3. They made a prequel after, but no, they apparently decided to make a third movie as a prequel called Cube 0.
Wouldn't that just make Cube 0 be 1 then?
Only if you superscripted it.
Right.
Well, it wasn't even a prequel, which didn't make sense because it was more to do with quantum spaces.
I apologize for pounding on the server the way I am. I didn't expect to get so far outside of your pre-gen area. But I'm glad that they're doing their job well. I've been routinely impressed with the way their servers handle things. And before this starts sounding like a stealth advert, Ackless sponsors both myself and Saphrym with our Minecraft servers. We are fans and proponents of the service, the company. We think that they do good work. And honestly, if they stopped giving me a free server, I'd buy one from them.
Dang, that's dedication.
They have a quality product. I disagree with them significantly, privately, on, like, some of their individual politics, but as a company, I can't fault them at all. They provide a great service, and they take care of their customers.
If you purchase a server, do you still get the support?
Yeah, they don't treat their paying customer, like, the only thing that makes me different from a paying customer is I'm not currently paying. Oh, they got the ARC servers launched. Somehow I missed the actual, like, we are now offering ARC servers. I knew it was coming soon.
Well, I think we now know what's going to happen to the ARC server then.
Okay. Well, heck, I might go rent one of those then. Stop giving my... I mean, I like the server host that I'm using for ARC, but I tend to like Ackless a whole lot more. And I was getting far better FTP speed with Ackless than I was with the current ARC server host I'm using. Who I'm technically not supposed to mention because contract with Ackless. Which is why they're remaining nameless. So yeah, that's going to be something that'll happen once my current subscription runs out. The ARC server isn't a big enough deal to go trying to get it sponsored, you know? I don't do any ARC streaming for the most part.
Maybe some point in the future.
Maybe. Oh my god. Whoa. What the... What the heck? Oh, okay. It was just sunset. Yeah, it did seem kind of like the Aurora Borealis, didn't it? Wow, even resetting to daytime was a tiny minor hitch. Okay, going around the continents does seem to just be getting me further away from my destination.
is it a little too late to head back and try the route you came from?
Oh, at this point I would just, like, set a beeline and run that way.
Ah.
Not that it's too late, it's just, it would be inefficient. It would have been inefficient 2 seconds after I started moving. Compared, if I'm gonna go overland anyway, I might as well just go straight there. That's just like a cobblestone boulder on the beach?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
like
I'm in a plains biome, that explains it.
That...
Wait, what? What happened?
You may have been opt as a forest you give up option.
I'm not the give up sort. I will log off and come back another day before I give up. But if you get sick of me, you know, hurting the server, let me know. Eventually, this continent will curve, what, eastward? Yeah. Boy, there's a cartography project. Map the outline of the continent. That's one thing I'd really love to see someone manage to do, is create a world gen that creates distinct continents instead of having the oceans be effectively gargantuan lakes. Hey, I found another village.
Loot all the things.
That's the plan, if I can carry it. Who knows, by the time this adventure's... Wow, it's even got a little dock! Look at that, that's adorable!
Huh. That's neat.
If it has an immersive engineering, it will have, which is right in front of you, fantastically.
Yep.
Great!
Oh yes, the crates are so useful.
Do you axe them up, or do I need to hammer them?
Either. You can even break it by hand.
Okay. I thought it would be a shift right click when the engineer's hammer. Welcome back, Danilith. Yep, gotta love a free crate. Only thing better than that would have been 2. Oh, never mind. There's more out here.
I was about to mention those.
It won't let me do crateception.
That's probably for a good reason.
But it will happily allow me to store crates in my backpacks in my crates.
Oh no.
Arbitrary amount of storage, 1 actual space.
Just try not to crash yourself by creating too many layers.
I don't think it would do that.
Oh, it does.
Oh. That's not a definition of awesome I've ever heard used, where something is, you know, terrible and horrible in every conceivable way. We have interesting ways of using words, Danilith. Hello, Anima.
Indeed it is, Saphrym. I have suffered quite a few crashes and quite a few lost worlds because of inventory inception.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind, and I won't make it happen. I believe that you... Right. There's a glowy item in the inventory. What item is making it glow like that? Why is it getting the enchanted thing? Maybe it's the blueprint?
Maybe?
Or it's the, you know, Ars Magica, but that'd be weird. Right, hang on. The red flower?
The wake bloom.
Interesting. Okay. Okay, now I have 2 glowing boxes.
The capacitor is definitely one of the items that is glowing, so...
Maybe?
Oh, that, Saru Blossom was another... No, maybe it wasn't.
Why, but... I don't think that it's just magic items from a completely different mod that's doing it.
Glowing, but it was due to the fact that it was nearly at capacity.
Yeah, I think that's what's going on. If it's down to the 3rd row, it glows.
Huh. That's actually a pretty good idea.
Sweet. Mystic Whites. Alright, doesn't look like there's a whole, any other fantastically lootable houses in this area.
How are you looking for time?
Huh?
How are you looking for time?
Oh, it's 20 after 4. I'm good. I'm just happy that Mythion finally backed down on his whole mod pack policy thing.
Oh?
Oh, way back when I was looking at setting up a mod pack for public use, he was very anti-mod pack.
Ah, I see.
But this was, like, before launchers were a regular thing. Like, there was, I think that the Technic or whatever pack was being distributed with people's mods fully included without asking. And then that policy continued in the Tekkit launcher for a little while. It was a mess is what it was. And it caused such an uproar for some that they were unwilling to give any sort of permission for mod inclusion in packs.
Oof, that really does sound like a mess.
Back, 5 years ago in the Wild West of modded Minecraft.
I suppose that is a good way to describe it. And if I'm correct, that was back in the days when ModLoader and Forge were not combined.
Right. This was when Forge was currently getting flack for just creating its own mod loader, and you were still better off using the non-Forge mod loader for a lot of things because it wasn't fully compatible with everything yet.
Yep, and those also bring back memories of days of manually opening up the jar files.
Mm-hmm.
And several times forgetting to delete meta-inf.
Oh, that's not making you feel old, Slenderman. I could make you feel older. Oh wow, yeah, the new spider movements are fantastic. Oh, and they swim like tarantulas with two legs up in the air coming for you.
PurpleMentat.
Okay, that is actually cutting. That is creepy.
Sorry, Silent. I may have found the southernmost point of this sea. I seem to be looping back north. Voice chat at the moment is through my Discord, which you have voice action for if you have if you are a patron of mine or Saf's, I believe. I think we set his up to also do it. If we haven't, we will at some point. Now, actually, Seth, I think that one of my favorite go-tos, if I check something real quick. Yeah, here we go. The initial iPhone came out 10 years ago, which means in our next general election, general election day in America, there will be people old enough to vote who have never really been aware of the world outside of their bedroom and their second grade classroom without owning an iPhone.
Jeez.
That's a scary thought.
That's the next big generation gap, in my opinion. People that grew up holding in their hands a device which could, at any time, access the sum total of human knowledge. And that is normal. That is the thing that everyone has all the time, and you were expected to own. Because it was only 5 years after that that smartphones had become basically ubiquitous by 2012. So that's going to be the next big generational divide, the way the internet was the last one and TV before that.
And before the television, radio?
Yeah. Ways of thought amongst generational cohorts tend to fall along dividing lines of major changes in the way we communicate. And all of those new technologies, the printing press was another one, have been major changes in the way that humanity communicates. Yes, exactly, Saf. And they use it to look at funny cat pictures and make snarky comments about movies they don't like.
Where's the button for the nukes?
Currently in Orange Hitler's hands.
Okay, I don't entirely get that one.
That's okay. I'm already gonna get enough people yelling at me for that comment on YouTube. We're not going to touch it.
And a no-fly list.
If I'm not on a no-fly list yet, then I'm not going to end up on one for criticizing my government.
I thought you were going to say someone's not doing their job right.
There's relatively little in terms of human knowledge that is top secret, or kept that way for very long, Lefteris and Planus. Most of it concerns, most of what is kept secret isn't knowledge, it's information. And the big difference between the two is knowledge is like generalized, whereas information is specific to a particular group or interest. My boat disappeared when I tried to put it down.
Ah. That's weird.
And then I ran into a zombie.
Ah, yes, the KFC recipe. Pretty much one of the best guarded secrets of humanity.
The exact recipe, sure, but you can up, and now it's back.
But you could get a general idea of what the spice blend could potentially be.
Yeah,
right?
well, I was going to say, we can't figure out we don't know the exact recipe, sure, but we can replicate the flavor easily enough. No, that's on this end, Hadanalith. The stuttering is the fact that it's nighttime, there's creatures coming for me, and I'm still generating new chunks. I'm honestly surprised I've managed to boat around without stuttering as much as I have.
It's kind of impressive.
That didn't work out. That worked out well enough.
Did that creeper just explode into a pile of sparkles?
No, no, absolutely not. It exploded into a pile of confetti. I'm pretty sure I can provide a random answer, but I'll also try to provide an answer to your question. Actually, no. We're humans. We can't really provide random answers. We can provide arbitrary answers. See you later, gentlemen.
That'll be enough of that, Mr. Rooster.
James Bruce, the confetti creepers come from a mod called Confetti Creepers.
Because every explosion should be celebrated with a spray of confetti.
Lefteris and Planus, I'm willing to believe that they are that they have specific technology that is not largely available. However, that technology is still going to be based on the same knowledge and academic principles that are available through any high-level physics department in the country. And all of that is stuff that you can study online with sufficient dedication and diligence. The CIA, NSA, etc. does not have access to specific theories about the way electrons work that make them able to build surveillance devices that you are unable to build. They have the resources to deploy them en masse, and access to the back end of the various systems that they would need to tap into to do those deployments. It is possible to build the same systems, though.
Considering you could potentially build a surveillance system with a Raspberry Pi.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the big secret thing that the cops were using for a while, the cell phone scanner, you can easily build with a Raspberry Pi. I found some jump dark boots in a villager blacksmith chest. So I've got 2-block high jumps that seem higher due to the sound effects and the smoothness of the animation. Oh, sorry, I missed that, Tharklock. Considering the stuff you were going through, do you prefer any specific type of pronouns? Like I said, random question, I'm sorry if it makes you feel uncomfortable or anything. No, not a bad question at all. I prefer neutral or feminine pronouns. But I'm not a big stickler on it with online, especially since I have not done any sort of voice training and I still sound very masculine and likely always will. And I'm basically fine with that for now. That may change in the future. But I'm probably still going to keep using this voice forever for my YouTube videos, as it's known. Oh, and my live streams, since it's known and is a rather nice radio voice.
It is indeed a very nice radio voice.
Also, it's going to mean that I'm going to get less randos giving me crap as long as I'm not doing a face cam. All you need to do is sound like a girl on the internet in the, you know, private messages asking for naked pics and telling you to kill yourself start rolling in.
Maybe one day those messages will just cease to exist.
Not within our lifespan.
Yeah, no. No, we're going to need a cultural revolution where the generation that we are a part of dies out before that's going to happen. Hello? There's another village over there? There is another village over there. Loot!
And potentially more crates.
I've already got room in the crates I have. More interested in finding more dark iron armor. Unfortunately, no chests of loot in this one. Hello, Garlund. No, most historical models of an outside invader promoting unity last for exactly as long as that outside invader is a threat to existence. For example, see the Sengoku period of Japan at a time when they had rendered their outside threats mainly impotent to mainland Japan, at which point the Sengoku Jidai broke out and chaos reigned. I don't know what just happened. I was just trying to zoom in and out and journey map just like broke on me. High quality display on. Good.
Huh. That's interesting.
Do wish it would automatic. Oh, jeez.
Oh dear.
Oh?
Just looking at your journey map, it's like, has it just lost all the data previously?
Yeah.
Oh, only for that section. That's not too bad.
And it's weird that there's like a chunk missing out of it. I mean,
how far have you got to get here? Because I've put the hamster in a hamster ball.
I'm 5,400 meters away. I'm unlikely to arrive there today, as I'm due to go with Apollo as their moral support for getting a very masculine haircut this afternoon at a proper local barbershop.
Is it something that she's chosen to be masculine, or...?
Yes.
Okay. It was the way you phrased that that just seemed very unusual to me.
Okay.
Sounded like someone else had made the decision and they were Apollo Cat was just having to deal with it.
No. It's more of finding a barber that'll actually do what she wants, as opposed to avoiding cutting it too short because, oh god, the lady's going to be angry with me that it's so masculine. Faithful 32, Samantha Seneca. to meander and have a good time. This is a simple life 2. Should be able to... I think I updated YouTube with a description of the pack. A link to the pack in the description. That's some grade A quality conspiracy theory stuff there, Lefterus.
That almost sounds like something from your Autonoma.
I mean, it's not exactly an unpopular thought. It's certainly better than the thought of we have never been visited by another advanced intelligent species, because that puts a lot of thought, a lot of credence to the theory that there is a Great Barrier. See you later, Debbie.
In our Great Barrier in our technological evolution.
Specifically, that in the evolution of any intelligent species, there is a barrier between the ability to completely eradicate their own form of life, technologically, which we currently possess, and the ability to cross the interstellar distances between habitable planets and start colonizing and exploring the stars. And in that great filter, most, if not all, species end up discarded. I mean, we have possessed the ability to wipe out life as we know it, and especially human life, on this planet for close to 50 years? No, close to 70 years. Over 70 years now. And the simple fact that we have no evidence of having been visited by any form of extraterrestrial intelligence in the period of recorded history that we can reasonably verify lends credence to the fact that we've never been visited. Yeah, isn't a Type 1 the ability to harvest the energy of, the total energy of a single planet? That's literally conspiracy, Lefterus and Planus. You should look up the science on conspiracy theories. Now, there's, like, the scale we're at is we cannot harvest the planet of, the energy potential of a single planet. The next scale up is can, harvest, the, energy potential of a planet. And, the step after that is can harvest the energy potential of a single star. Like a Dyson sphere, or even as much as a, ring world.
So, the idea that any advance will be destructive in collecting its resources rather than a means of preservation of energy.
Oh no, not necessarily like you're harvesting it in terms of like a locust style. More of that you have the capability of generating energy equal to the sum total of sunshine that it falls upon this planet plus its geothermal forces.
Oh.
Which, when you think about it, is an absolutely mind-bogglingly immense amount of energy. Those pools are from Ars Magica 2, Tharklock. Yeah, I agree with that, Hidanolith. I don't know that we need to be able to harvest a star to travel to another planet. In fact, I think it's fully possible for a Civ Type 0 to travel to another planet. The problem is finding the willpower and the resources directed towards doing so. I mean, what we currently know of designing deep space structures and renewable energy sources and cryogenic preservation could theoretically allow some people to make a one-way suicide trip towards another planet. But there'd be no guarantee they'd wake up.
The only other option would be to send a party that is designed to, you know, similar to the Fallout Vaults, procreate generations that are trained and can staff what could be considered a carrier ship.
And to do that, you would need to find people who are sociopathic enough to condemn not only themselves, but their children and their grandchildren to living that existence. Most likely, their children living out their entire lives never seeing a sunrise from a planet side. So, in humanity, those personality types are incompatible. You need someone nurturing enough to want to train up the next generation and educate them all and care for all of the systems involved to keep things moving, but uncaring enough to be willing to do something so unthinkably awful from the average human viewpoint to the next generation. Because if they're smart enough to actually be included, then they're also imaginative enough to think about what it would be like to born in a rotating metal cylinder in the deep dark blackness of space between stars, and know that you're going to be living that existence for the next 65 years before you reach a star likely to have a habitable world. So there's a pretty big, there's a lot of speculative thought on the fact that we would need to either change the nature of human consciousness or break the light barrier before we'll be able to go colonizing. No, actually, Tharklock, that isn't, like, James Cameron's Avatar is a weird take on it, but it's based on a sound theory. I found an Eskimo village. The houses are made out of snow. I really hope there's a blacksmith, but it doesn't appear like there is. Darn. There are, however, farms in the Eskimo village.
As well as an IE house, it looks like.
Yep. Yeah, that goes back to the whole changing the nature of human consciousness bit I was talking about. Effectively, if we can get to a point where we are no longer bothered by the passage of time, nor directly impacted by it. For example, if we can enter a Ghost in the Shell style cyberizing ourselves, then, and we can just switch ourselves offline for a couple of hundred years at a time, while a few people rotate in for a decade or so to do their shift, and that we don't have to deal with the issues of physical aging anymore. But those sorts of transhumanist theories tend to be my favorite approaches to moving the human species forward anyway. it's not a big surprise conceptually when you think it out that transhumanist thought patterns tend to be fairly popular in transgender circles. I mean, we literally are the some of our first approaches to transhumanism. I've decided that my male hormone-run body is inadequate, and I am changing that. Doctor Who is zany fun.
What about the idea of quantum translocation?
All of the ideas of quantum translocation that seem to mass out require getting the first quantum bit there by conventional matter means.
Well, we've already technically translocated a photon. Just have to go up from there.
Well, we've translocated a photon over an infinitesimal distance. Scaling things up is not always a smooth process. Unforeseen issues can occur.
Yes, it is not linear, it is more exponential, rather.
I mean, mathematically, we don't think there's a way to break the light barrier, but when you're talking about math at that end of things, traditional assumptions start breaking down when you're dealing with multiples of infinite energy. Oh, I'm sure there is, Tharclock. I'm not exactly certain what that would be and would need to have like a much deeper conversation with you about it. Indeed, Adanolith. Not to mention the issue, then you run into all the standard issues of teleportation. Like, is this actually movement from point to point, or have we just created a copy at the other end? If so, what do we do with the copy here?
Ah, the no cloning theorem.
For example, there was one fun short story I was introduced to this morning by Apollo that dealt with a rejuvenation clinic, which would just clone you and put your memories into a new body. But they didn't advertise that that's what it was. They advertised it as a rejuvenation service. And then they took your old person, they took your old you and shipped you off as secret slave labor.
That is dark.
Well, I mean, they gotta get rid of the other people somehow, and they'd rather turn a profit on it than just grind them up into, you know, I don't know, mince pies.
What was that space game that had a similar concept? That you weren't actually moving, you were creating a new copy of your consciousness rather than transitioning the original.
Was it Space Quest? The farce?
I can think of a game that's sort of like that came out fairly recently, but I don't know of any space age ones.
Yes, that was a Sweeney Todd reference, Garlund. Good on you for picking it up. Saf, you know that my chats get weird, especially when I'm just doing something mindless and time-consuming for a while. Like, at this point in time, traveling 8 kilometers to your place. I'm only 900 meters out now. Practically next door.
Well, considering that this theoretical conversation is a very pleasant one, and is, you know, one that most people can get involved in to a degree, it's the best kind of conversation for your channel.
We're keeping it light. We're not delving too deep into the real heavy arcane disagreements and the math behind these theories. We don't have anyone that's being severe contrarians about certain things. Non-binary or gender fluid could fit. Hidanolith? However, I mean, it's really just a case of what Tharclock is describing there is extremely Okay, this is more detail. Let me read through that. It just wasn't enough detail to help. Gender fluid tends to imply a shifting or changing identity on a some periodic basis. Weird.
But wouldn't that be more sufficient than what we currently sort of like have?
What do you mean?
Well, if it was the ability to even just be able to transition day to day or hourly to hourly.
Oh, no. When I mean, currently there is a concept of being gender fluid where some days you feel that you want to present in a masculine manner and some days you feel you want to present in a feminine manner and be treated in as a member of that gender.
I was thinking in the more transhuman sort of idea.
Yeah, no, we're talking present day. Wow, 99 blocks. Hello, Intense Badger. Chat is weird today. We're signing off in the relatively near future. I've finally made the trip over to Silence and Saf, so I'm probably just going to log out inside of whatever safety hut they have. And start looking for a place to set up myself later. Holy crap, your waypoint's on the map. Whoa. Can't tell if this is water or liquid mana, but I think it's water. It is, darn. I got excited for a moment. Woodland biome water is such a color that it makes me think it might be liquid mana.
And of course, the only way to tell the difference is dig out a block that is pretty much cornered to two other sources.
And yeah, not all trans feminine people decide to transition. Not all transitioners take hormones, and not even those who transition and take hormones. Not all of them have any surgeries done. It's a very personalized experience. Darklog. Oof. I tried to jump and everything paused. This is a topic I would love to discuss with you in more detail sometime, Darklock. I'm just not in the right mindset, and I'm about to log out, so can't do it the proper justice that it deserves at the moment. Taters. Yep, brick house, plus tiny farm plot of tininess.
It's a start.
Yes.
Need
Wow.
redstone for a seed analyzer.
It is so much laggier here. Why is it so laggy here? Oh, hey, you've got a giant
I
mushroom.
would assume that it's potentially the entities down in the dungeon.
That's a good assumption.
There's a dungeon already?
Yeah, you know, it's roguelike dungeons, so they're all over.
Oh, that kind of dungeon. I thought it was maybe a man-made dungeon.
Roofed forest. You didn't tell me when I stopped to, you know, chop down some dark oaks and get saplings that you had a roofed forest.
Well, at the time that you did that, I don't know if you were travelling to us or not.
I don't think I was, but, I mean, that shouldn't matter.
You have to have a look at the hamster in the hamster ball.
Oh, right. I ran off without looking at the hamster and the hamster ball. The surgeons that specialize in that sort of thing, 99 blocks, tend not to need to put out adverts like slogans, because the people that are in the community know who they are and will literally travel across the world to go to the good ones. For example, there are surgical procedures that other countries allow that we simply have not allowed in the US yet. Like, shortening of vocal cords for a more feminine sounding voice. That are fairly safe and really effective, but they just haven't gone through the FDA approval process yet. Hold some food in your hand. It'll follow you around. You know, hamster food.
I'm short a pumpkin.
Here.
Thank you.
I mean, it's cute when it's just sitting there, but I want to see it, like, walk around. And it's supposed to follow you around when you're holding its food in your hand. Oh, it's sitting. Take it out for a walkie. No, that's not it. It's the standard barriers to entry of carrot? Pineapple? Cute. The standard barriers to entry of the United States Food and Drug Administration needing a specific amount of testing and money put into proving something's safety and efficacy before they're willing to allow it to be done in the United States. Alright, he's not moving.
I think he might be stuck, I guess.
But apparently you can carry him around on your shoulder in the ball.
Yep.
You know, maybe he can't get anywhere. It is a relatively cubical ball. So much for that. As he dashes off the other direction. He's just really not following you around, is he? He stood up for a moment. Ah! Why'd you do that?
I was looking at the grass.
Yeah, we've got to swing through grass, remember?
Ugh. I didn't remember.
I think he was wedged under the table like a real-life hamster. 99 blocks. Alright. Oh, there it is. Come here, come here. I'm taking it back inside.
Yeah.
I understand that, Tharklock. It's an issue for a lot of people. There. He's sitting again.
Have some hamster food so you can tame your...
Did you make this carpet, or did you find it that way?
Found it that way.
Wow. That's fancy.
Told you I liked that carpet better.
Thank you. Yes. Bottom of the Barrel Studios. That is an interesting name. Yeah, it's quite some branding you've got going on there. People certainly won't forget the name. I don't know if they'll seek it out, but they won't forget it.
Yeah, that is a pretty unique name. That is kind of awesome.
Oh my god, look at the tiny zombie with a tiny shovel. He's like threatening me with a garden spade or a teaspoon or something. I don't even care that the skeleton's shooting me. Okay, I better do something about this. It's getting a bit much. Oh no.
just... Oh no!
Well, that's me done. I'll be back on the server. All that work. Apparently the zombie, the baby zombie was just a distraction for the real threats. Alright folks. I am heading out anytime now as soon as Apollo Cat gets here home from work. Long dark tomorrow morning. More of Simple Life. More of a Simple Saphrynia sometime. The Simple Life 2, quite a fun mod pack, definitely worth checking out if you are in for a more relaxed, less expert mode experience that still actually has a reasonably intelligent progression for the various mods, where you can't just jump straight into any of them at any time. It's pretty fun, it's well done, it's a very well constructed pack. I am heading off, thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. And then the inevitable wait for everything to stream everywhere, so it doesn't get cut off, because